baby, baby, baby. I always have like some song playing in my mind. There's a song for everything.
I see people like moving around.
That's what they're doing.
Baby, and then I'm like, what are you listening to?
The sounds, the voices in my head. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode with Café con Leche.
Café con Leche podcast coming to you from Miami, the 305.
The town where there's a lot of different people you can date. It's a rainbow.
Brother.
It's a rainbow. Get ready for that rainbow.
It's a fucked up rainbow.
We're adding different colors to this rainbow.
It's like Skittles. Taste the rainbow.
Yes.
Definitely lots of flavors over here to taste.
Ew, that sounds a little bit weird.
Well, you gotta taste. Otherwise, how do you know what you like?
Liquor? I don't even know her.
Oh my goodness. Shall we start with the girls? What type of girls guys are bound, and other girls, I guess, you know, it's the world we live in.
True that.
So this episode is the people, the guys and the girls you are bound to run into, date, hook up with, sleep with, do the nasty with, break up with when you're dating in the 305. Again, this is dating. And these are probably all the people that you perhaps should date in your lifetime before you settle down. I don't know.
Or maybe not.
Anyway.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of girls here that they all look the same. They all have the same style, the same hair, the same makeup, the same lip
You mean the contour?
The lip
contouring.
injections.
Same goes with guys, though. I think there's like, you know, when you're like in high school, typical, like you see all these movies and that like everybody has like a little clique that they hang out with.
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of goes on like that into real life.
Yeah, and
even outside of high school, there's like, you know, your clique and you get
guys
your,
all know,
you know,
it's the beard thing has been going on for a while.
Yes.
So they all look like they're homeless lumberjacks.
Not if you're doing it the right way. Listen to our grooming episode, okay? Because some guys can pull off a beard like nobody's business. Some guys do better with a beard than without the beard.
But these guys, there's very few guys that actually maintain and groom.
Or that can pull it off.
If you're doing that, then kudos to you because it looks nice.
Yes.
But then when you look like the homeless lumberjack guy,
no,
that's not the guy you want to date.
No. Or even take home to mama. But then again, this is just dating.
I don't know that we have the homeless lumberjack look on our list. But anyway, that's one I'm adding.
Okay, so let's start with the girls because, you know, ladies first. I have on my list Miss Public Relations. Miss has work on her mind 24/7. What do you think about that? It's not us. That's not us, right? We don't work.
No.
I mean, we're working here on a Sunday, but we don't work.
No, but we are always working at some...
Yeah,
like some capacity or another, but we're not that.
I don't think so. I mean, I hope not, because this girl's a dude basically. This girl is like a workaholic, uses work as an excuse, as a buffer to like connect with people, and they're very networky. They're always on. They're always like click, click, click. You know, like 24/7 work on their mind and business and the next, you know, the big deal, the big business idea, big opportunity. I don't think there's anything
wrong with that, because then the flip side is when the guy is like that, then it's acceptable. But when the girl is like that, it's not.
Well, we're not saying there's anything wrong with that. We're just saying this is like one type of person. And the same thing goes with guys that are like, you know, I dated somebody that was like a workaholic, and it's great that you have these goals in your mind and this go-getter attitude and go for it, but at the same time it's like, dude, you gotta there's gotta be a balance. So it's like, where do I fit in? It's like, I'm always, you know, am I like on your mind? Like,
so
it's
let's
always,
let's flip flop between the guys and the girls. And then so you have also a guy that's also known as Mr. Startup, right, where you think, wow, this guy is so cool. He's an entrepreneur. He's doing his own thing. He's hustling. But then, like, you never know if he's really
what
working.
What is hustling for?
Yeah. Are you really unemployed? Are you like a drug dealer?
Are you a money launderer?
Yeah. What's up with that? You're like, you never know what that guy does.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like, maybe you might want to go on 1 or 2 dates with that guy and then, like, feel it out and see what the hell he's doing. Because some of them are legit. You know, they're doing the hustle. They're trying to get it going.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them that are total flakes. So keep your eyes open.
Yeah, but unless he shows you, like, a website or unless he shows you, like, an office or, I don't know, business checking account or something.
Dude, you're going on a date. They're not going to show you a business checking account.
No, but, like, do you have, like, a checkbook with the name of your business?
Do you have a
credit card? Can I see your
business
business license? Yeah, something.
Like, start Googling.
Because otherwise it's like, oh, I'm self-employed. I'm in sales. What the hell do you sell? Drugs? What do you sell? Like, you know?
Well, if it's pharmaceuticals, then okay. But anyway, so what's the next girl?
Oh, the next girl. I think we have a lot of here. I call it like girl with dog. Because
girl with dog. What does that mean?
The girl that always has like a little chihuahua or a little Maltese, and she has a little cochecito, a little stroller.
I know. I'm gonna get
and she throws birthday parties for her dog.
Oh my God! Stop.
And she's always buying clothes for her dog and always posing with her dog and everything. That's kind of like the same thing as like daddy's girl, you know, like.
So instead of having like the American Girl store, maybe you could have the American Dog store. Wow, that will make a lot of money.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like way into their dogs, there's nothing wrong with that. I love my dogs. You know, I used to have 2. I only have 1 now. But
birthday party for your dog. I have all your little other dogs coming.
There's people that are like little.
I've seen that.
Yes,
and I've seen that.
I think there's even like dog bakeries now, aren't they? And they do like your little cake for dogs and everything, and you know, for birthdays for dogs and everything.
Yes.
But this is basically like, I don't know, I guess a daddy's girl, which we also have a mama's boy. You know, we have both. Mm-hmm. What do you think about a mama's boy? We have a lot of that down here?
A bunch of them. Like, it's pathetic.
All over the place.
Like, not just in Miami. You have them everywhere.
Yeah. But a lot here in Miami.
I've met a lot of them.
Because, you know, we have a lot of our Hispanic culture is like, you know.
But it's the mother's fault, too. Because the mother's, like, totally enabling.
Oh, no, totally. Totally.
I mean, Hispanic families are not without fault in why they're producing these individuals to the world.
See, they're breeding.
Right?
Stop the insanity. Stop breeding these people.
My mother stopped cooking a long time ago. She was like, figure it out.
Yeah. But it's not just cooking. It's, you know, the whole thing. Tan pegado a la falda ahí, like, you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, I know Miami's expensive and it's hard to go out on your own and the rent and blah, blah, blah and whatever. But I think it's more forgiving for a girl. But for a guy to be living at home, like in his 30s, unless you're like really starting up a business, like a real business, you know, and you need all the money that you get.
A real one,
you know, a restaurant, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
Then
I don't know.
We don't want a mama's boy. We don't want to scrub.
No scrubs.
I don't want.
And then we have also the gay guy.
The closeted gay guy.
Yeah, who sometimes acts like he's not gay, but he's gay, but you kind of know he's gay, but you're not sure he's gay.
Yeah.
And so you're getting like the gaydar is on, but you're not sure like what level it's on.
Well, I think, I mean, Miami's like a super gay-friendly town, I think.
Right, but a lot of Hispanic, like hardcore Hispanic families are not open to gayness.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of... Especially guys being gay in a Hispanic family.
Oh, I think it's worse for girls.
That macho thing.
It is way worse for girls.
You think so?
Yeah. It is way worse. Yes.
I would think that it's the men, like the father, the grandfather, and like those alpha males that would have a huge issue with the boy being gay.
Yeah, but I think it's I think in general, overall, is more accepted in a way.
For the guys?
I think overall, not necessarily Hispanic culture. In the Hispanic culture, they're both still super huge taboos, I think. But I think it's more like, I don't know, like they're more fun and flamboyant and they're very close to their moms usually. So I don't know. But when a girl, I think coming out of the closet, I think it's more of like, oh my God, like I think it's more of a shock to the family. I don't know.
I think it's more of a disappointment because when you see your daughter, you're seeing her as, wow, she's going to marry a man. She's going to have a baby. Yeah. She's going to have, and then it's kind of like, wah, wah, wah. Yeah. And it doesn't, like the bubble is like,
which is not necessarily true. I mean, they will get married. They could have a wedding. They could have babies, obviously, all that. But yeah, that typical that, you know. Yeah, that like the culmination of your dreams, like my daughter's wedding, and we're gonna plan it in the church and the dress and the, you know, all that stuff. Kind of like,
well, you can still plan it. It's just
of course,
marrying a woman now. Yeah. So welcome to the 2000s.
Welcome to the 21st century. Yeah, but going back to the gay guy, because like we said, I mean, this is a super friendly gay town, I think, but I think a lot of people maybe are here and they are gay. Maybe they're not maybe they're pretending not to be gay too because of the whole immigration. I need a visa, I need a green card, and whatever.
Well, let me ask you something. Now that marriage is legal,
you mean gay marriage?
Yeah. Like, why do they have to make believe? Why can't they just go and meet some guy and get the green? Can you do that? I wonder.
What do you mean?
Like, if you marry them, would that mean that you automatically get your
it's nothing card? Is automatic anymore. That's a whole other episode.
Well, you have to do your whole like application thing, but
you got to go to the application. You got to do the interview. You got to do the whole process. Yeah,
right.
And you still have to be married for like 3 years and all that stuff, and show proof.
So then, if you're heterosexual and you marry, you go through all the motions, the same thing. So does that mean that if you, I guess, yeah, because if you're legally married,
you would have to go through the same. Do you mean like is it accepted by immigration?
Correct.
Yeah. I would hope so. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, it's
I don't know.
If gay marriage is legal, they should be.
There's so many loopholes and things that apply to heterosexuals that may not apply to. I know the whole healthcare was a big issue for a long time, and now they're able to get healthcare.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, which is the next girl that we're trying to date?
The next girl is, Miss Winwood, aka Miss Artsy. Or let's say Miss, maybe you think it's art. I don't know. Because I was going to say artsy fartsy, but not really. It's like people that are like, I don't know. Art is a very, how do you say, not liquid, but very fluent, very wishy-washy term that we're using nowadays. Like anything is art. Like, I don't know. No, some things are like art or not art.
Yeah, we don't think it's art, but then somebody that's artsy would think it's art.
So you
have the Cubans saying, esta mierda, ¿qué es esta mierda?
Esto es arte, esto lo puedo hacer yo.
Esto es mierda.
Tráeme acá esto y yo te lo doy que tú en 5 minutos y te cobro 20 pesos.
¿Qué es eso? $600 por eso.
Y te sale de gratis. Ay, Dios mío, este mundo. So yeah, we have that. Like Miss Woodwood, aka Artsy, aka I dare call a person a feminist because I think they're very anti-establishment, anything that's the norm. They're very like, I don't know, just out of the norm, very, I don't know.
We just don't know.
I just picture that person like being like that.
But I think those people normally tend to date their kind of people.
But doesn't everybody kind of like stick to their kind? That's like the same thing. You kind of like stick to your... I don't know that
guys always stick to their kind. I think guys want to have sex with all different types of people.
Well, yeah. Well, then again, yeah, we're talking about dating. So, sex doesn't matter. Yeah.
I don't know that guys, guys don't stick to a kind. They just want a kind of, what. That's it.
Yeah. They just want the kind that, yeah.
Eso mismo.
Eso mismo.
And then we have a guy that's here just for the weekend. The fun weekend guy.
Oh my God, we have that like all the time.
And sometimes they even really live here. And they act like weekend. They're here for the weekend. Yeah, those guys are like the party dudes, the ones that you want to maybe do something crazy for on the weekend and like nobody will ever find out because they'll go bye-bye. They'll go away. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes maybe they don't go away because they lied and they do live here. And then you meet them at some restaurant somewhere. You're like, hey, what are you doing here?
Yes. And maybe that's the guy that's here for the weekend and they tell you they're single and they're not. They're married back home.
There's a lot of those too.
I would imagine there's a lot of that.
I have friends that have told me stories about that.
Oh, man.
That they're here.
Uh-huh.
And lo and behold, they're here for a business meeting or whatever or not. Mm-hmm. And later on they find out that they're married. Mm-hmm. And they're still talking to the guy is still like texting you and doing all kinds of crap, and then, you know, they're married.
Well, yeah, so like, you know, a pilot or whatever, like they have one in every city and every, you know.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's just too much stuff, too many lies to keep up with.
Yeah. I don't know.
I couldn't keep up with that. You're going to get busted. This is why guys get busted all the time.
The truth always comes out, people. Always.
Yeah, but guys don't smart cheat. Oh, that's a new term I just came up with. Smart cheat.
Smart cheat.
Guys don't smart cheat. Women smart cheat.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm not giving away the secrets. I'm not saying that I cheat, but I know the secrets.
We need to maybe do an episode on how to cheat and not get caught.
No, because that's like giving away the secrets. And you know, the men don't give away their secrets, and they're in that brotherhood code where they don't
bros before hoes.
Oh my God. That's a lie. That's such a lie. Bros before hoes. That, you know, that they go for the hoe.
Don't girls have
What is it?
Guys before, I don't know. Gals before guys or something? We don't have anything like that?
Gals before.
No? Did I just make that up?
Shopping before guys.
Yeah.
Chocolate before guys.
Mimosas before guys.
There's a lot of before guys.
Spas before guys.
Yeah.
Anyway. Then we also have, and there's a lot of that here as well. Oh my God, this is so rude. Miss AARP.
That's so
That's nice. Insulting.
Eso está de mama.
AKA
de mamalation.
Miss Cougar. AKA I still got it. Well, you know.
Well, I remember I was telling you a while back that, and I heard this when I first moved here, and I was like, what the hell is this place? There's a place on 8th Street. Mm-hmm. It's called La Cascada. And all these people refer to it as El Palacio de la Arruga.
Oh, that's the place.
That's the place.
Oh, I've driven by that place many a times.
And then a lot of young guys that, you know, want to hook up with a woman that has money.
Oh, my God.
And they don't want to work. You know, they freeload. And they go there to the Palacio de la Arruga. And they find old ladies.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. And women do it too. But I think it's more guys that go there. Looking for, like, the AARP people.
Well, you know, there's a lot of, like, sugar daddies, I guess. There's sugar mamas out there, too, so.
I don't want to be no sugar mama.
No, me neither, but if they want to.
Like, if you had a lot of money and you were older, would you want to be a sugar mama?
No.
No,
I would be traveling the world. I would be, like.
And then you want some, like, hot, you know, distinguished guy next to you if you have money.
Yeah.
Like, not some pendejo ahí que doesn't even speak proper English.
Did you did you see that? We saw that movie. What is it? How to be a gigolo, or no? What was it? Latin Lover. How to be a Latin Lover.
Oh my God, that movie's hilarious. I love it.
So that's what he was. He was like, he was like, you know, I want to be like the mantenido. He wanted to be definitely a mama's, you know, like definitely he wanted a sugar mama.
Yeah, that's all he did. And then the woman kicked him to the curb and grabbed the next guy.
Exactly. The sugar mama was like a lot older than him. Yep. And towards the end, she kicked him out. She's like, I can get somebody even younger.
No, because
there was somebody younger than him that was looking for the same thing. Y se la quitó.
Yes.
It's like, de madre.
It was funny.
But yeah, definitely. There's a lot of, you know, divorce rate in Miami and pretty much all over the place. It's super high. And, you know, this is what happens here. We have a lot of.
And that segues into our next guy, the forever single guy. Mm-hmm. So, this guy is not going to get divorced because he's never going to get married. So good luck. You know, maybe he'll get married like when he's like.
Cuando ya está viejo, arrugado, that with somebody super young.
Con una that's all de la cacada that's looking for, that went to the Palacio de la Arruga.
Negative. A bachelor guy that's like in his 50s or whatever.
This guy probably has money. Right?
That guy's never going to marry somebody his own age. Ever.
Oh, no.
That guy's going to marry somebody like.
No, when I say that he goes to the Palacio de la Arruga and there's a young chick coming to get him.
Maybe there's a Palacio de la Arruga male version.
Yes. I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is here.
But look at George Clooney.
Exactly.
That Amal chick got him.
Exactly. Le lleva por lo menos like 15 years or something like that.
I know, but I love Amal. I really do.
Well, it's like the same thing with Michael Douglas with Catherine Zeta-Jones. They're like 20, 25 years apart. That was
really crazy when she married him. I was like saying to myself, why?
That woman is stunning. Yeah. And when she married him, she was like in her prime. She was like stunning.
Gorgeous.
And he tells, but he was still like, he still had it back then, you know? Like,
no, ahora está de madre.
Bueno, imagínate, everybody.
But
it all goes down.
He tells the story in the interview that he asked her out and she kept saying no.
Michael or George?
No, Michael. Oh, Michael Douglas and Catherine. And
ladies, remember, say no.
And she kept saying no. And then he was persistent. Mm-hmm. And they went out finally. And he told her, he goes, that she was going to be his wife and that he would end up marrying her. Mm-hmm. He's like, I was trying to be, cool and whatever. And lo and behold, bingo, it happened.
So that's what my dad said to my mom. I'm going to marry you. And she was like, whatever,
and did he really mean it?
I guess.
Or is that like
they're still married. So
no, but is that like a way to like get the ladies, try to say things that are...
No, I think so. And after that, he was like persistent. Like my mom was like 18, I think, when they met. He was like 26, 27.
He had fresh meat. That's why.
And yeah, and he had like, my dad had like 3 or 4 brothers. So he lived like in another part of town. So they were supposed to, I think, somebody told my grandmother, my mom's mom, about this guy. They thought they were talking about my dad. They were talking about one of his brothers that was married with kids. So they told my grandmother, what are you talking about? That guy's married with kids. So my grandmother was like, oh, you can date this guy. And then my mom told my dad, what the hell? You're married with kids. Like, whatever. And then he showed up the next weekend in a truck with his brother, with his sister-in-law, with his nephew. Was like, this funny. Is my brother that's married with kids. I'm not married. I don't have any kids or whatever. So
that's funny.
Oh kind of like proof, like, this is, I'm not married.
Like, here I am. Here are the goods.
Yeah. So.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And so the next girl on the list is.
We definitely have a lot of that here. Ms. Bottle Service.
Yeah. But you know what? These girls, like, it's inevitable, right? Mm-hmm. Because they're half naked. Because that's what gets them a lot of money.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of bars, you have a lot of clubs, you have a lot of people coming here to party because it's known as, the party place and, hotspot and whatever. And that's why you get that kind of girl.
That's what we have a lot down here. That goes well with the guy that likes fancy / fast cars. Even if they're not his, even if they're rented or they're borrowed from a friend.
Oh, yes. I did go on a date with one of those.
You know that song.
Unbeknownst to me.
$100,000 cars, everybody's got them. Yep. Who has them? Who? Because I don't know anybody that has that type of car. It's not my circle of friends.
And then what about the sports guy? What's up with that?
Oh my God.
Like, he's still living in frat house environment.
I mean,
you go into his house and his whole entire pad, if you're lucky enough that he has his own apartment.
Telling you, if he's not a mama's boy.
Is all like sported out.
Remember, did you see that movie? I think it was called Fever Pitch with Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore.
No,
he was like a super baseball fan. He was like into like the Boston Red Sox and all that stuff. Oh my God. He had like his apartment was like all like everything.
I would die.
Like bed sheets.
Can you imagine living with a guy like that?
Everything.
Like your whole apartment is a team?
Like a gift shop.
Yeah, like a flea market. What the hell?
No, not a flea market. It's a gift shop.
I know. It has that flea market vibe. I don't know.
Flea market? What does that have to do with flea market?
Because it's ugly. It's like you got a bunch of junk thrown all together.
It's not junk. It's like, like going to like a little kid's bedroom and they all have like a theme. I don't know. You like the Dolphins or you like sports. Everything is sports. But it's like...
you're not 10.
But exactly. And it's like spread all over the house. Like the kitchen, ugly. The bathroom, and the shower curtain, and the toilet,
How do
everything. The wastebasket, everything is like, it's the freaking theme. It's too much.
So let's say you get together with this guy, and the guy is a good guy, right? And you want to have a relationship with him. How do you...
go into that world?
Yeah. How do you scale that down? Do you give him a man cave and let him put all his stuff in there?
Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. I would totally do that. Right? But the thing, like, it's not just the fact that he, whatever, like, let's say he decorates it, or all his gear is like jerseys with, like, you know, his favorite players, like, names.
Yeah, the guy has like no fancy clothes.
No, para nada. Everything is like, his jacket is like, you know, a logo, like, you know, from the team or whatever.
Every layer of his clothing is sports related.
Everything.
Even his underwear.
Socks, everything. But the thing is, like, you know, there's a lot of sports here, obviously. I mean, like everywhere. But aquí también there's like college, and people are like into the Canes and like whatever, like all that stuff. But the thing is, like, as in the movie, it was like his life revolved around this thing. Like, his schedule revolved around the games and the season and preseason and postseason and away games and everything. So she was like, you know, like, what do I do? Like, I'm going to go to this party. No, I can't, because, you know, whoever's in town and you got to watch that game. And it's a really cute movie, because she was like, she really gave him like you're not living, like, this is like your life revolves around this thing. Like, you know, what if somebody dies? Like, she got like a free trip to Paris, and it was like he couldn't go because he had to go to like spring season training.
That's crazy. That's when you go with your friend.
Exactly. But it's like, it's a really cute movie.
And then what's the next girl that we have?
What's the next girl? How many other girls?
No more girls?
No.
That's it? We got a short list for the girls. Apparently.
We had a short list for the girls.
So for the guys, so let me just get the ones that are like juicier on the list, I guess. So you have the married guy.
Yeah.
The married guy that, you know, he's very charming. He's
the married guy that you don't know he's married. By the way.
Yeah, the married guy that you don't know is married.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about, I told him, you know, what's running around, you know, certain parts of the Southwest.
This is a guy that you find and you're like, this guy's perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong with him. It's like this and that. He has a great job and he looks great and he dresses well and he has money and his family, blah, 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 blah.
And these are the ones they've made many movies about. And then all of a sudden, you know, you're in love with the guy, and then he has another girl, God knows where. Yeah. And then, lo and behold, one day you find out through some coincidence that he's married.
There's nothing wrong with him except that he's married.
Yes.
And you're either the one side piece or the second side piece.
Oh my goodness. I had somebody.
And that's, by the way, also known as the Brickle Guy.
A lot of somebodies that have approached me that are married.
That's pathetic.
And well, they want to have affairs.
And they're very upfront about it.
Yes.
Very, yeah.
Which is not this guy, by the way. Because this guy, although they're married, this guy keeps it a secret, whereas some of them, if not most of them, and I think they do that as a defense mechanism, because then, you know, they gave you full disclosure if you do it, and then later on you catch feelings, like people are saying. I catch the feelings.
Which is true. If somebody tells you,
they tell you, I told you, I'm married.
No le puedes reclamar. It's true. It's true. I mean, you can't. You know where you were getting yourself into.
Yeah, don't get into that.
Do not expect the guy's going to change all of a sudden. Why would he? If he had you for 3 months, he can find somebody else for 6 months.
Yeah.
Or for 9 months, like, you know.
And then you have el famoso balsero.
No, aquí no hay nada de eso.
Our favorite person to date.
Esto es oriundo. This is Miami only, people.
This is sarcasm included, by the way.
What is this called? This is only, only in Miami. Get your balsero to go.
This is a very colorful person.
Only in Miami.
That, you know, and I have to admit, I do appreciate that they come up to you and they are very confident. Okay, so I'm not condoning everything that they do and say, but it's nice because it's a change from, you know, people just lollygagging and
texting
being
and just like
flakes and
ghosting,
whatever. Yeah, these guys and girls too. They're very like in your face. You know, these balseras. They go and, you know,
they know what they
like
want.
A guy, they go up to them, right? The same thing with the guy. If the guy
mean business, people. They have no time to waste.
They come up to you, they talk to you, they like you, but they're full speed ahead. So you got to watch it because before you know it, they're like moving into your house. Yes. We don't want that.
Yes.
So yeah, but it, you know, I don't know. I don't mean to bash balseros, but that's not what I want.
You don't want to be in Hermanas Rescate?
No. I've already done enough charity work, thank you very much, throughout my life.
But charity begins at home. You know what they say.
Trust me. I have been very charitable. Mm-hmm. I want God to use me to be of service to people, but not in that capacity.
You're not
anymore.
Mother Teresa. Come on.
No.
I gotta say, I don't. No. I've only briefly dated one, and I just saw my life kind of like flash before my eyes, type of thing, and I just didn't want to go down that path. Were you raising gallinas? No, but I just like, the few times that we went out, it was, ay, tengo que mandar un paquete. I was like, tengo que ver a alguien que me trajo un paquete.
I learned a lot from them, though. Like, I had no idea what any of this stuff meant as far as, like, going to a little booth or a little place to make a phone call to Cuba. Yeah. Sending packages, like, all that kind of stuff. No. I had no idea what the hell that was.
Are you kidding me? People over there know more about stuff here than we do about here.
But remember, here I am, una gringa from New York, coming here, and all of a sudden I'm like, what is this?
I just didn't see myself like, okay, and then this particular person had a child back in Cuba. So I just saw myself, okay, every vacation we have is going to have to be going to Cuba. You're gonna eventually, people from over there are going to come over here. Yes. And they're going to be living in my house, and we're going to have to be sharing a house probably forever.
Correct.
I just didn't see myself in that
Your
capacity.
Whole house is going to be...
Tú vas a ver que ahora yo voy a terminar con un balsero. Porque eso es like karma. You're going to see that's going to happen.
And then your whole house is going to be
Which is fine, whatever. Encaje,
yeah. All these viejas from Cuba, they come and they have like the bathroom is todo encaje, and it's like a peach color, and then everything has
nobody's decorating my house. Okay,
a doily or whatever.
Well, yeah. What you got against doilies, bro?
Dude, I don't like doilies.
I got doilies in my house. What you got against doilies?
Eso de viejo.
You don't like the furniture covered in plastic and all that stuff. You don't like
that? I don't want that sticking to my legs.
You don't have una vajilla que es para la visita. You don't have that? What is wrong with you?
I don't have
Tú no tienes cosas nada más que son para salir, para la visita. No hay nada.
No. I guess having plastic on your furniture could be like a new wax thing to like wax your legs. Because when you get up from that thing, it's like...
Yeah. But thank God it's not hot in here, Miami, or humid at all, so that's not a problem.
No, thank God everybody has AC.
Blasting, 63 degrees.
Have you seen plastic on furniture lately?
No, not really. No.
I think we're up to date.
That's like que pasa USA.
Yeah. I think the old Cubans are even up to date now.
Yeah. But anyway, los balseros, I mean, I don't know. I just think...
It's not for me anymore.
It's not for me. Yo no soy hermana rescate. But I think they're very hard workers. A lot of them come with a different mentality, as a lot of, immigrants, I guess, come with like a different mentality, and they have their own way of living and thinking, obviously.
Yeah, but I hate to say it. I think what's being produced nowadays that has come from there here is not the same quality or mentality as other people that have come.
I would agree.
Maybe
in the past.
Like 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
In the past,
yes, now they're more like, I deserve this. I don't have to work. I want to be a gigolo. I want to be una mantenida.
Or they want whatever it is that you have that you've been working or it's taken you 30 years to achieve, they want it in a week. And it doesn't matter what they have to do, who they have to get it from, what scheme they have to do, because they want it now. And I appreciate the fact that you want to be successful, but it takes time. And
I don't even know that they want to be so successful. I just think that they want to live the high life.
Yeah,
they wanted the money. They want the image, the glamour, the fake Versace, whatever they wear. I don't know. I've seen like crazy outfits, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No,
anyway.
it's a different, it's a different mentality. And then it's cute at first. You want to be a hermana rescate. I want to show you around, and this is how it is, and these are the places to go, blah, blah. But that gets old really quickly, and you have to translate everything, and that you can't go to a movie with even like, subtitles. It's like, no. I don't know. It's just not for me.
Learn English. That's all I got to say. Anywho. So these are the beautiful...
Hope we have given you. Yeah. Well, the balsero kind of goes with like, we forgot a guy that I think, the gym rat guy. The guy that lives at the gym.
Yeah.
That guy, to me, whenever I see the few times that I've been...
But they're everywhere. There's like tons of gym rats in New York too.
Correct. And then you see that guy on social media or somebody contacting you through like an app, you're like, I can't keep up with that. Like, number one, I don't look like that. And number two, like, I don't know. That's not attractive to me, number one.
No, I think
I'm not attracted to that.
A guy that has discipline that wants to be healthy and take care of his body, I think that's sexy. Mm-hmm. But then guys that are overboard obsessed, I don't know.
Everything in moderation, including moderation.
And then sometimes I look at the guys and I'm like, yeah, you have a nice body, but like I wanna. No, I'm not. Oh my god, that's so bad. I'm not even thinking that.
It's true.
Maybe I don't know.
People that have big muscles
have little peepees.
Yes.
Well, I've never heard that before.
What? You've never heard that?
No.
That is true.
Maybe that happens to people that use steroids. Yeah. Like maybe their pee-pee doesn't work. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know if it doesn't work.
So what I was going to say before we got on the pee-pee train, choo choo, that I look at them and I'm like there's nothing squishy. Like when I lay on you, I want to feel you like comfy. Like I want to cuddle and I want to feel like.
I don't want a brick wall. I don't want to lay next to a wall. I don't want to get like a crick in my neck. No.
That's not to say that I want a guy that's overweight either, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's what I think when I look at them.
Yeah. But then wouldn't it be nice to go through their six pack, like
Wayne's
World. A washboard. I kind of fantasize about that. I don't know. Like,
okie dokie. I think this is a good time to say thank you for listening.
I think I'm going to look for a gym. I feel like going to the gym today. I don't know.
You need to go to one of those CrossFit places if you want to go do a washboard.
Oh, man. First, I got to go and get myself get my body CrossFitted, and then I go to CrossFit.
What a better way than to go to one of those places and get one of those guys to teach you. Girl, you got to think. You got to have the brain on. Come on. You could do it. Go do it.
Well, if you are new to the MIA and you're looking to date, these are the types of guys and girls that you will encounter. If you have any other, let's call them stereotypes, please feel free to DM us. Pictures are appreciated.
Especially for Kathy, who wants a washboard scratcher guy. I don't know.
I kind of go for the squishy guy too, but I have...
That's a new one, the squishy guy. We can add the squishy guy to the list.
I like a squishy guy.
And you will be my squishy.
I shall call you my squishy.
Yes. Anyway, well...
Alrighty.
That's about it for today. Remember...
Let us know what type of category you think you fit in. I don't know. What type of category do you think we fit in? What will we be called?
We?
The single 40. That's 40. 40 and plus. I don't know.
I don't know. I heard a thing the other day that was a little bit disturbing. What? Although it's true. It's a guy, one of these like guy dating specialists, whatever. I don't want to say his name. But anyway, where he says that you really can't be yourself all the time because then you're too predictable. Huh? And then you kind of have to like have them guessing. Like you can't be your normal self all the time. You basically have to switch it up to pique the other person's interest. I know, it's like so depressing.
Well, I think there might be like a way to like rephrase that. Like
well, he didn't say it like that, but
yeah. No, but like I think like people that have been married for a long time, they kind of tell you like little tricks like keep the mystery alive.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not necessarily not be yourself, but I don't know. We don't have to be going to the bathroom in front of each other. We don't have to be picking our pimples or shaving.
No, but this was more like don't be so predictable in the sense that I guess that the other person knows that they have you on lockdown.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing. And by that, you have to switch it up. You have to be like, you could be reliable, but don't be so reliable. You could be responsible, but don't be so responsible. You could be this, but don't be so this.
Yeah.
Because then people, as humans, you get bored. You're like, I know this person's going to be there and whatever. But then it's like, man, like, you can't even like be you 100%. You know what I mean? You always have to have that balance.
I guess maybe at the beginning, don't be so available. Don't be so eager. Don't be somebody texts you, wait a few minutes. Mm-hmm. Especially if that person took 8 hours to answer your text.
Oh, hell no. You're lucky.
You're going to wait 20 hours now.
Yeah, you're lucky you don't get a response.
If somebody asks you on a date on a Friday night, guess what? I'm busy. I have plans. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday for lunch, whatever.
That's if they're asking you on the Friday.
Exactly.
To go out that
no, exactly. If they ask you on a Friday, like, are you free tonight? No, I'm not, bitch. Like, be yourself, make yourself a little bit like
a hot commodity.
Kind of, like, she's got something going on. She has other plans, like, and we're not saying fake it. I mean, have a life. Do have a life and do have other interests outside of, this person. But I guess that's what I agree with what he says. Like, don't be so, especially at the beginning. But I think eventually, if you're looking for the real thing, you're like, oh yeah, time to stop playing games, and eventually, like, if it turns into the real thing, you will stop because that doesn't last forever. It's kind of exhausting. No, it's like.
Anyway.
But I think at the beginning, that little playing game is interesting and fun and piques your interest and keeps your interest and your mystery alive. A little bit of like the chasing game,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Anyway.
We shall see. We'll keep you posted. We'll keep you posted on how that goes.
Well, thank you for listening. Have a great day, week, month, whenever you're listening to this.
Yes, and have fun out there on the dating scene. Hop on the rainbow. And
taste the rainbow.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Lick the rainbow.
Oh, God. Ew.
Bye. Thank you for listening.
Wrap up the rainbow.
Wrap up the rainbow. That's a good one. Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Hey guys, you can now listen to us on Stitcher and TuneIn.